additional grinding. So we left off at the tower, so let's go ahead and hit up tower, see what we're in for. Because Pad told me we were gonna go into like cutscene hell when I went into this tower, so we cut it because I had like I think like 20 minutes left, and he's like, "Oh, you're probably talking like 2 hours of just all kinds of plot dump." Yeah, go do it. So, let's go find out what we're in for. 2 hours? Well, he said it was going to be a plot dump kind of thing, so he said it wasn't going to be that, but, I mean, he said it was going to be a portion of time, not like a few minutes. But yeah, I believe this was it, wait. Yeah, I found this before I fought the Shadow Lord, and I'm like, what the hell is this place? Because I walked up to the archway, and when I walked through it, I'm like, oh my goodness, look at all the little ghost things. They're fucking everywhere. Walking all over it. Very nice touch putting you just a little up there. But yeah, he said that was going to be a big plot dump thing, so. But yeah, I think, was that archway? I think it was. Or was it the next one? Next one, yeah. I'm just walking in here, I'm just, oh my goodness, what the fuck? Yeah, because on the map, the Tower of Lost Time. And then, like, some of the last dialogue, like, what was that blue guy at the front of the castle that Eric fought in his side story? Ididus, or whatever his name was? Like, he made, like, a throwaway line about time and stuff. You can't change the past or some crap. I don't know, that just seems like be a lot of references, but I'm just like, oh my goodness, look at all these things, they're all over the place. I'm like, ah! Okay, anyway. Enough being amazed by little go. Ooh, shiny. I see that. Give me that. Because a lot of this keeps giving me like rainbow cloth stuff that I need for recipes. But let's put this gear thing we found at the end of last stream and see what the hell is gonna go happen. Because I don't know what's going on. I mean, it's not the first time time travel's been like a concept in the game. Oh, that's kind of like sortish. Just no tip behind the gear though.
Looks like we found the right tower. I wonder if these spirits of lost time are here already.
Well, technically we've been talking them in Tinkerton. I'm assuming you've played the PC version, Striketh. I'm going to take a random guess, because you seem to usually play PC versions of most stuff than console versions. This is the Switch version, if I never mentioned that's why I was playing. Which has the content from the 3DS version that was only in Japan, where you go to past places in Dragon Quest games. So that line actually kind of doesn't make sense, because we've been doing all kinds of stuff in Tinkerton, because it's full of these little ghost things. Yeah, so that line actually kind of doesn't make sense.
Come on, laddie. Let's head on in and see what we can see.
But yeah, there's a lot of... Ooh. There's that black one again. See, there's a lot of things that are still unknown. We never found out what Ordwin's lantern is. Then there's that little black one that just appeared again. Ooh, is this a whole fucking dungeon? Yeah, not much of a... It's got multiple floors? Yes, it does. Not much. Kind of an interesting tune. Kind of reminds me of the clock tower where Batman fought Clock King. It's like, I remember every punch you have, Batman. I memorize it from news clips. Just an everyday man obsessed with clocks. But overall, I've really liked it, 11. I've been, like, when I first started the game, I was really concerned that it was going to be really easy. Because once I got more party members in the max party team, and I could see you could switch out people, especially you could switch out dead people, I was kind of like, ooh, I feel like that's going to make the game really easy. And I'm just like, oh, thank Lord I can switch out dead people. Oh, it's a miracle. I was like, oh, good Lord. I'm really surprised that they kept a lot of bosses challenging. Well, this looks like this is going to be a lot more mazy. I mean, it's only 2 areas. So unless they both meet up at the same place, one of these paths has to be some kind of dead end. Round and round we go. Well, I stop, I don't know. Hey, I picked the right way that goes to a dead end. Tiny metal? Mini metal? An egg. But yeah, you know, Striketh, since you didn't play the Switch version, I don't know if you have any plans of ever looking into it. I would recommend looking up the unique story moments that are in the Switch version. I really liked it, Savando's. Like, his storyline of getting his parade built up was, like, honestly really awesome. I really liked it. It made me like his character so much more. I know I keep gushing about it, but it's like, it's so much better to do it versus to be like, oh yeah, I did that. You know, actually doing it versus just being told it happened off screen. It just feels more better. I wouldn't blame you. I mean, I fucking, where's my playtime listed? I'm sure there's somewhere I can see playtime. Yeah, see, I've already did 114 hours, and probably about 20 hours of that was probably gambling using a turbo controller. So, I mean, I already invested a lot of time, so I can't necessarily blame you. It's like when you got a backlog like me, like it's kind of hard to go back to these games that take a really long time to play. It's like, you know, I only got like 2,000 other games. Let's just play a 100, 200 hour game all over again. Why not? Why hold back? No. I think I came up on that one, I think. So, should be going this way. But yeah, I would look up the video. I'm sure there's somebody on YouTube that has all the separate little storylines. They're pretty sure. Savandos and Wabs are probably the more interesting ones. Eric, his was just kind of boring to me. It's just, oh, I'm trapped here. I need to escape. Oh, there's no chest. Mini medal? I need like 3 more mini medals for the next treasure. Ooh. USBs. Lots of things. Just about everything. Well, Pat says I always cheat because I can just pull out the mini forge wherever I want in the Switch version. He says in the previous version you could only do it like outside or in towns or something like that. Let's see, I can pay for the shard. Ooh, I actually need weapons to actually make those. I'm kind of surprised there haven't been too many recipes where you actually need weapons in the recipe. I was kind of like, that's why I kept a lot of my old gear, because I thought that was going to probably become more of a thing. I'm kind of surprised it didn't really. Oh, fade in the black. What we got going on? The Altar of Ages. I'm also told in the other versions you can go in the first person. You can't do that in this version, sadly. So that's a very tall, ghostly creature there. Hello. You're not evil, I'm hoping.
I am the timekeeper, the flow of time, of destiny. I watch over them, guide them.
It's gonna blow my mind a little? Well, the last time I had like a freak out on stream was like at the end of Kingdom Hearts 3. Not to get into like because I try not to talk about spoilers of other games when I'm not playing that game, but it made a reveal of somebody who's basically been puppeteering like almost everything like at the end. I was like, what? Yeah, that's why I didn't want to necessarily call out any names or anything. But yeah, I was just like, it was just somebody never thought it would have any, like, puppeteering. I was like, of course, I wouldn't really recommend getting into Kingdom Hearts these days anyway. The plot is so convoluted, mixed up, and confusing. It's really a mess, honestly. I was just hoping Kingdom Hearts 3 was just going to end it. Be like, just give it a happy ending, kill it like a sick dog in the back. Just mercy kill it. Just mercy kill the poor franchise thing.
But what are you?
I am just what I say I am, and that is all I am.
I mean, Kingdom Hearts, like all the phone games and everything, it keeps making the plot so much more confusing.
I hope you don't mind us intruding, but we heard there might be a rather special light here in the tower that can bring people back.
Oh, you know, speaking of which, you know, we ended on a note of them all bringing up, like, we could maybe do some for Veronica. But I find it interesting no one mentions, hey, Wab's not like, oh, I could save my daughter and my son-in-law or anything. Nah, forget them, we'll just save Veronica.
We've lost someone very special, you see, and, well, we were hoping you might be able to help us.
I mean, it's a JRPG, we can't bring the hero's parents back. That's so against JRPG tradition. We can't have the hero's parents be alive. That would be atrocity.
You speak of time's sphere.
I was surprised Veronica died, because Veronica has a really good English voice actor. I mean, she really has a very good voice actor. She had a lot of spunk and personality. You kind of felt like she was going to be the sarcastic person that would punch the people who were acting stupid and get people's hopes back up when they were in despair. And then she dies. I'm like, what? And then her sister becomes Super Saiyan Mage Godlike deal. It's like she just had, like, there's almost virtually nothing she doesn't have. But yeah, I was very generally surprised Veronica died, because in Dragon Quest games, I mean, they've been Veronica's not the first character to die in a Dragon Quest game. But I mean, it just, usually it's more obvious, like, when someone's gonna die in a Dragon Quest game. So, it's certainly, I agree, I honestly didn't expect anyone dying in this.
If you were to harness its power, that which you seek might be attained.
Honestly, you know, like, for a good while, because everyone except for the twin girls got a side story. So, like, you know, I went through all the side stories the Switch version had, and I'm like, why didn't either of them get a side story? And then, you know, we went into the older twin in the snow area after we deal with the whole gold thing. And I'm like, oh, there she is. I wonder where Veronica is and that. And then we find out she's dead, and then I'm just like, oh, now it makes sense why they didn't do that. Because if she had a side story and Veronica didn't, then you'd be like, huh, that's weird. Why didn't Veronica get a side story? I'm like, that it's kind of a shame she didn't get a side story, but at the same time, I really understand, because if she, I mean, if everyone except Veronica got a side story, you can't tell me you wouldn't find that slightly suspicious. So, I think that was a good play of cards on that for me.
But to lose time is to lose much. The path you propose to follow is not one to be trodden lightly.
What's the great cost? What could possibly happen by, you know, fucking with time? It's not like time compression or, you know, the Dead Sea War thing in other games.
To lose time? What do you mean?
Do we massively grow old? Are we gonna have, like, Earthbound syndrome here?
Time's sphere is the crystallization of all that has taken place in Erdrea since memory began. Each moment gathered by the spirits of lost time, savored, remembered. To take a sword to the sphere would be to erase those moments, to return to the time of the last intact memory.
So, we're gonna have Chrono Cross syndrome here. There's a great price in destroying the memories that we're wanting to go before.
If your companion is to be restored to you, time itself must be destroyed. As I say, to lose time is to lose much.
Well, on the upside, at least they're actually addressing what Chrono Cross addressed. Because that's what I always liked about Chrono Cross. It addressed the like, in Chrono Trigger, you know, they're all happy-dappy, hey, let's go save time and fuck with everything with no thought and consequences. And then Chrono Cross is like, these are the consequences.
So in order to save Veronica, we would need to turn back time.
But then that would bring the Shadow Lord back. But depending on when, well, if we were smart and we could choose a point before he got any of the power, we would surely kick his ass, so...
I think I'm beginning to get the picture. We need to go back to... Aye.
I mean, there's a lot of points and times we could go back. I mean, there was a pretty decent length of time where we're all together. Though, actually that brings up a good point. Like, do we bring our memories? Do we bring our strength, our equipment? Or do we forget everything? That could be actually like Persona FES like moment there. Be like, it's like you're risking the entire world again by doing this.
We'd need to go back to before Yggdrasil fell. That way, we could stop Mordegon before it was too late.
I mean, assuming we carry over our power, we'd kick his ass.
That wouldn't just save Veronica. It would save the whole of Erdrea. Think of all the pain and suffering we could prevent.
But then watch it do the Chrono Cross where it's like, but then all the people who were born or existed because of that will die. Which, I mean, is a fair point. I mean, you know, you're changing the fates of everyone. And as sad and terrible as the world's pain was, there were surely people who met and had families and things that happened because of it. And by changing it, you're destroying those lives. And that's like the whole... like, undertone of Chrono Cross.
It is possible. All is possible.
But, you know, if there was, like, some way to go further back where we could save, you know, my father and mother, that could also be useful.
It may be that returning to that particular fork in the flow of time brings all that you wish and more.
But it must be done. I would gladly give up all that has happened since that day for the chance to change it.
I really hope Hendrik gets the Wenemble, though. I mean, Hendrik has been until after that, he's just been like, die, Darkspawn!
Alas, to lose time is to lose much. Only one of you may return to that place.
And there's the price. So, obviously that's going to be the main character, so everyone else isn't going to Wenemble anything. And probably not going to have their powers either, then. Either way, well, for the most part, there's only been, like, one time where the game hasn't, like, been considered, like, I mean, like, when Eric couldn't Wenemble who he was, it actually blocked all of his skill tree. Like, it was all gone. Like, I can't remember, there was one, I remember there was one point that was, like, didn't keep up a consistency that, so I'm gonna assume everyone else is going to go down, then. That's kinda sucky. So I'm deleting everyone.
The sphere can be broken but once, by a single hand. A hand possessed of a singular power.
Being the Luminary, I bet.
In this world, only one such power exists.
So the Luminary has a power to time travel.
That of the Luminary.
So what, is this like a backup plan? It's like, okay, so if the hero screws up, the backup plan is the Luminary can take themselves and go back in the past and try to fix it again. It's an extra life. Attempt at it. Yeah, you play OP.
I see you. I know you. I knew you the moment you appeared.
You know me? Are you just saying that for random oogie boogie stuff, or you actually someone I've met?
Only you can break the sphere, and only with the sword of light.
Hey, I got a question. I also have a great sword that's used to be a sword of light that's possessed by evil. Does that go back with me too? Because then, like, in essentially there'll be like 3 light swords, and I could be like one of those crazy weirdos that have like 3 swords flying around me, you know?
When it is broken, when the memories are shattered, you will return to the past, and there you will stay.
So there's no going back either. Wait, does that mean, like, if there's anything I haven't done, like, do I need to go, like, look for the passwords for Tinkerton? Like, I don't know, like, ooh. I don't know. Crap.
You mean he'll have to live it all again? He can't come back here to us?
Well, I mean, if you're changing time, bro, none of the stuff that's here now ain't going to exist. Well, assuming we're going with Back to the Future logic, where you change something and you're wasting the timeline. If we're going with Dragon Ball Z logic, where there's split alternate universes and shit, then...
To lose time is to lose much. This world, this reality, these will be lost to you. And that is not all.
Shouldn't someone ask whether they're gonna die or not?
The outcome of the sphere's shattering is impossible to foresee.
So what he's saying is, if I fuck up worse, then, well, I'm stuck with it. Delightful.
You may be lost forever, trapped in a corner of time, a half-faded memory.
That's awful.
Your present, your companions, your life even, all these may be lost to you.
So you're saying even the whole process could screw up and I could just be lost?
Knowing this, are you willing to risk all for the sake of your departed friend?
You can do it with that moment?
Only you can decide. I will await you before the sphere.
Okay, so it doesn't force me into it yet. Well, I don't know, like, if I'm locked out of any of the... You see, like I said, let's see, will the... There's somewhere I can look at the passwords. So, these are the past wards. So, you need these to go to past areas in Tinkerton. So, I don't know if I'm locked, like, if any of these are locked out. There are still quite a few that have question marks still. So, I'm not quite sure. Well, I gotta save over here. I might ask someone about that. If for some reason that turns out to be the case, then I'll reload this save, get any of the passwords on missable, and then I'll just redo all this crap off screen, I guess. But then again, I'm streaming this all. I don't know. If they were smart, you would think they won't be missable. You would think. You can't explore over there. Yeah. Well, we didn't come here to turn around, so. Well, guys, it's been fun.
I'm sorry, but you simply can't do this. We won't let you.
Oh. What? Do I gotta beat everyone up now? What you got to say, Jade? Sorry, Jade. Sorry, Grandpa. But it's for your sister. I mean, you shouldn't have Willie any reason to Willie kill. Savando is probably like, no, darling, we're supposed to bring smiles to the world. Even Hendrik, I'm your unwavering companion. You say that like you're gonna still be here. I mean, to be fair, she hasn't... She, he, it, they, them hasn't really said whether this place will still exist or not. I mean, the way it talks makes it sound like I'm just going to totally erase everything. But, hey man, what you got to say? Well, there's a plus and a negative side. I mean, like, playing something like Chrono Cross, I obviously understand there's a very dark tone to the decision as well, but there were positives as well. But let's go do this. For a better tomorrow.
Okay. You win. We know you well enough by now not to try and talk you out of this. But you'd better not mess this up. You go back there and you save her, you hear? Save us all.
You know, I gotta say though, if this place gets to still exist in an alternate timeline though, that kinda sucks for them. It's basically future Trunks syndrome.
Do what you have to do. We won't stand in your way.
Do I need to, like, take all the equipment off, though? I just thought about that after I said yes. Please tell me I get to keep all the equipment. I mean, on one hand, I mean, you know, more modern games don't usually do that very often, but I mean, what are the odds they're gonna keep everything here and I won't get it? What's risky? It's the first thing I'm gonna go check when I get control again, though.
The decision is made. Then you must know all that I know. To lose time will be to lose much. But some semblance of your present self will remain.
So I'll even lose some of my own memories still. But technically I'll retain some of them.
Your memories, the record of your adventures thus far, your knowledge of battle, and all that you have learned. And last of all, the containers that surround the altar. These are the time capsules. These sacred vessels are immune to the flow of time.
So what, if something goes into them, they will just remain normal?
When you shatter the sphere, all that you possess will be placed within them.
Oh, so basically I can get all my gear inside them.
Thus, may the items you require journey with you to the past.
Oh, sweet. Okay, so I guess I won't have to worry about the equipment then.
Alas, there is one item that will not survive the journey. The Sword of Light.
So I'm gonna lose my Sword of Light, but I'll have the Shadow Lord's version of it.
But you should retain possession of its twin, the Sword of Shadows.
Which sadly I can't, well, I mean I can use it, but I have no skills for it. And no one else can use it.
This will surely prove to be a more than worthy weapon for the time being.
I mean, yeah, I mean, it was like an extra 100 amount of attack on it.
Now you know all that I know. All else is unknowable. When you are ready, join me by the sphere.
Crack it like an egg. Okay, well, I'm gonna lose the sword, so I probably need to equip something else on my main character then. Let's see, who needs skills when you can just one-shot everything? Pad said great swords were really OP, and to be fair, ever since I got Hendrik, like, good lord, Hendrik is a fucking monster of unholy proportions, which has made me curious to try great swords on the main character after. But I've been trying to, in general, what I've been trying to do, Striketh, to kind of keep some challenge in the game, is I've been basically limiting everyone to one type of weapon. But I have thought about changing up, maybe, because like I said, I wasn't sure what we were getting quite into, so I thought maybe changing up the weapons, and I still was trying to save up for, what was it, that, the Grace of the Goddess, 65 points, man. Yeah, I wanted to have Jade in my party, but Hendrik, oh yeah, like, before Hendrik, Jade was a monster too, but Hendrik does, like, extra 300 more oomph, Hendrik? Good lord! He's a fucking monster. Pat was like, you're abusing Hendrik too much. I'm like, how can you blame me? He's doing, like, 600 to 800 damage. He's out-damaging fucking everyone. And, yeah, Dennis, I call him Dennis at times too, because that's actually his name, but Cell said he used it Hendrik for his final party, so I don't know if he was referring to the Shadow Lord or whatever is after the Shadow Lord when he said that. But So I need to give the main character something else. So I can either take the... Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty decent chunk of extra attack on now. I lose a lot of charm and defense because I don't get my shield anymore. I mean, the second... It looks like the metal sword... the metal sword. Oh, wait. The Stardust sword. 625. Looks like that's probably the... See, I got all this stuff I just kept because I was curious if any of it would have to do. Well, I'll keep that for now. We'll see what happens. See, my party was Luminary, Hendrik, Savando, and the fourth was switched out sometimes. Oh, Savando was a great backup heal in using Oomph. Because, like, Pad used the twins a lot. And he's like, oh, she's so... And she is OP ever since she got all Veronica's moves. Because, I mean, she almost has, like, everything. Oomph, Buff, Kapuff, Accelerate. I mean, she has, like, all the healing, the restoring people dead. Like, she almost has everything. Almost. But the problem is, like, you know, if she's the only mage out in the group, then she has to do a lot of the healing. So, like, having Savando and her out really helped kind of switch between who can heal and Oomph and stuff. Because, man, Hendrik and Oomph, they go together like bread and butter. He was my buff and debuff guy with a bit of HP healing. Yeah, I mean, Hendrik does have backup healing too. He has standard healing, so you're not going back. Well, I don't know if there's anything missable by go. See, that's the thing I don't know. I hope I don't, like, equipment I'm not so worried about. I just hope I don't lock myself out of doing Tinkerton. So hopefully... Ooh, it's really like, you better be sure. Better be really sure, bro. The fourth gay was WAB quite often.
Step forward, Luminary, and into the past.
Well, before she got Sap, I mean, WAB had Sap and Savando had Oomph. So, if you wanted those prior, you had to use them, but she got Sap and Oomph, so she just basically becomes everyone. And then she can equip the spear if you wanted to fight.
Wait!
Guys.
When you meet me in the past, we will be enemies again. But know this. I stand ready to pledge myself to your cause once more. To be your sword, your shield, your unswerving companion.
You're really obsessed with saying you're my unswerving companion, Hendrik. I mean, you became a good bro after you realized you fucked up really bad, bro. But yeah, I don't look forward to you becoming a stubborn idiot again.
Yes, very dramatic, Hendrik, honey. Now, if you've quite finished frowning and swearing oaths... Farewell, darling. I look forward to seeing you in the past.
Don't forget to throw your gear on those eggs, by the way.
I know you can do this. I know you won't let anything stand in your way. And the us's of the past will be there for you whenever you need us.
Well, I know everyone else is going to be good. I'm just worried about how Hendrik is going to... Like, you know, I mean, yeah, at that point in time, if we're going to around the Yggdrasil moment, Hendrik was becoming suspicious of Jasper, but he wasn't suspicious of the king. So, depending on what happens and which particular point in time we go back to, I don't know if Hendrik's going to really come to our side very easily.
Now, if I know your grandfather, he'll have a few words to say before you go.
Grandpappy.
You've grown into a fine figure of a man, laddie. Oh, don't look down now. We'll only be apart a wee while. We're back there waiting for you after all. You'll do us proud. I know you will.
You know, it's Webb really is a character I wasn't expecting at all either. Like when I first saw Webb, I just thought he was gonna be the stereotypical wise old monk person. I never expected him to be your grandfather or even related to you at all. I mean, I was suspicious that he was some type of royalty because you could see him in the opening where all the kingly type people all in that room before the lightning and shit struck. But I mean, Webb's a really tragic character. I'll miss you, Grandpappy.
How could you not do? You're my own flesh and blood after all.
Yeah, keep your magazines safe. Hendrik might steal them.
I suppose I began this journey with you, feeling that I was simply doing my duty. But it became so much more than that. I'll never forget the time we've spent together.
Oh yeah. When he revealed that he was your grandfather and about your father and mother and everything, like it's really sad. Like I really grew to like the cast for 11. Very good cast. I honestly don't dislike any of them. They were all very good characters. And what's like when I do a review for 11, I'm sure what I'm going to probably talk about is comparing it to Xenoblade Chronicles, because at the same time the characters are also very stereotypical, but they also went above that stereotypicalness with their character building, getting to know them, their tragedies. Like they became very excellent characters that were based on stereotypical JRPG characters. They rose above.
So please, if you don't mind.
Still wasn't expecting anyone to die in this, though.
I hope you'll take me along with you.
Wait, what?
All over again.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, wait a minute. It's like, no, I won't let go. Take me to the past. You're all, of course, welcome on the journey again. Don't know how Hendrik's gonna go, though. Ooh. So, am I going to be at this tower when I hit this thing?
The time of departure is upon us. Luminary, take the sword of light in hand.
I mean, like, am I going to be at the tower or just randomly appear somewhere? Or is this going to be that kind of thing where you, like, fuse with yourself in an alternate time when you do this kind of thing? It's a time crash. Where did time crash come from? I'm trying to remember. I know that was from something. Time compression. Oh, it broke the fucking sword.
Wait, laddie.
I can understand it's hard for Webb to see him go.
This isn't goodbye. Not by a long shot.
There's another world out there that needs help. You know, this is starting to remind me of...
on the other side.
You know, this is actually starting to remind me of Final Fantasy XI Wings of Goddess. Because it actually kind of has a similar thing happen in it. Still don't know what the hell that thing was doing. See, back then I was wondering if Orwin's Lantern was good, but I'm starting to think at this point, like, I mean, it can't be just a throwaway nothing. So I'm wondering if there's actually something bad inside Orwin's Lantern. But the thing is, the Shadow Lord destroyed it, so it would have to be...
And remember, we'll be waiting for you.
It would have to be...
Take this cur, this harbinger of calamity, and cast him into the furthest corner of the dungeon.
Let's do this. I believe in you. I believe in the Luminary.
We of Arborea swear to protect you. While we live, none shall defeat you.
Friends, shipmates, amigos, Svarg thrust and the rainbow await. Destiny beckons!
I don't know how Mordegon's planning on achieving eternal life, but I know one thing. We're going to stop him.
You must defeat him. The fate of our world depends upon it. Good luck.
Boom. But yeah, whatever is in Owen's lantern was something the Shadow Lord disliked. So, I mean, if it has something bad in it, I have to wonder what the hell it is. And there's that. Shouldn't I need to go get him in the eggs? Well, there's Yggdrasil. Now, the exact moment, I'm not sure. Go ahead and save on a different slot in case for some reason I need to go back. I hope I really didn't need to decrypt everyone. Please just tell me I have all the gear in my backpack. Time travel. Properly this time. Hey, it wasn't my fault. Make it sound like I fucked up. So yeah, I'm by myself. And it automatically equipped the sword. Get my shit back. I don't have any skills for that, so. So, what is going on at the moment? The town's all good in that. No destruction everywhere, so it's all cool. So, where are we? Also, let's see. It's the happy hat. I'm pretty sure I only made one happy hat. Yeah, it looks like it put all the stuff, yep. All the stuff got dumped in my bag, so good. So I got all the crap, it looks like. The cathedral, eh. Now the question is, did I override myself in this, or... like, am I fusing with myself, overriding myself, killing myself?
Oh, Serenica, blessed ancestor. The time has come at last for us to fulfill our destiny.
Well, I was going to say, there's a voice I haven't heard in a long time. She's alive!
We're going to use the orbs to take the Luminary up to the World Tree, and he's going to awaken the power that will banish the darkness. We've never been up to Yggdrasil before, so we don't know what's up there waiting for us. But no matter what happens, I swear I won't let the Luminary come to harm.
Well, nobody can say you didn't keep that promise.
He's our light and our hope, and he'll rid our world of darkness. I know he will.
Then she turns around and is like, what the hell are you doing here?
Serenica, sage of legend, lend me your power. Help me fulfill my duty and protect the Luminary.
Let me also find my secret closet with my figurines of the Luminary.
Oi! What are you doing here? Wait, you weren't listening, were you?
God blimey!
What do you think you're up to, waltzing in here with that great ugly thing strapped to your back anyway? And where in the world have you been?
Benedictus was talking to us all, and you just upped and disappeared without so much as a by your leave. What were you thinking?
So I guess I overrided myself, deleted, thrown into the Sea of Eden.
What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? Stop staring at me like that, will you? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Well, yeah, you died in my time.
We've got important things to be getting on with. The last thing we need is you acting like a big weirdo. So come on, pull yourself together.
So, this is just before we went on the platform to fly up the Yggdrasil, so this could be interesting. Now, the smart thing for me to do, assuming I remember anything from the previous time, would be to get all my colleagues together and explain to them what's going on. But something tells me that isn't what's going to happen.
Darling, there you are. We couldn't find you anywhere. Oh, we were so worried about you.
And there's everyone.
Well, don't look so surprised to see us. We've been right here all along, you know.
And she got her long hair back. It's a miracle.
What's with that sword? You're supposed to be the good guy, remember?
I just found it laying in the grass outside. I thought it was, something to sell.
Huh. Well, whatever floats your boat. Anyway, time to get this show on the road.
I mean, can I even use it against the Shadow Lord?
Father Benedictus says we're to take the orbs and offer them up to the altar at the top of the mountain.
We need to go through those doors and follow the path through the first forest, apparently. Shall we get going?
Do I have to actually travel through the forest again?
Aye. Not long now till we get up to the World Tree at long last, and finally find out how to get rid of that rotter Mordigan. Let's away.
Oh, Wab. If only you knew, Grandpappy. So, are they all in my pie, or are we just going to teleport over there? No, it looks like we're going to have to actually go through, so... Holy shit, they actually de-leveled. So they didn't even keep the levels. Did it actually remember the gear they were wearing? Because it has plus stuff on several of them. So did it actually take the time to remember what the fuck I gave him? That's crazy. So... now I gotta find all the... maybe it'd be easier. Wasn't there a... ha, no, wrong button. Oh, that... So I gotta go through the slow process of fighting, let's see, the bandits are 170. I mean, at least it kept everything, so... Now here's actually an interesting question. Okay, do I have a second edge boomerang? Because I'm wondering, did it dupe everything? Yes, I do. It duped everything. So, at some point in time, it remembered the levels, the gear they had. I wonder if the skill trees are even exactly... I don't really remember how they were. And she got downgraded. Damn. This is gonna be weird. Anyway, so that's... I think that's what I had. 164... No, that's the liquid one. That's what I had. And then, since Blanca never really... Well, let's do Blanca last. I gotta go through everyone's crap all over again. See, lamppost. See, 120. See, magical might attack, absorption. I'm feeling like I needed to wipe down everything I fucking had them on. It's like, okay, I need to go back and let's see. I think let's see. Oh yeah, and might and everything went back down. That it does give a little oomph on the defense though. Let's see, I think she had that on. Yeah, that's. Oh, I can't remember what anyone was fucking completely wearing at all. Let's see, 14. Wasn't really expecting. She still has the agility wing on now. No, that's no. Long wing. I was thinking that one that what was that one that gives like a shit ton of agility? Oh, and still shows Hendrik's picture. What the hell did that? I can't remember what that wing was called. It was something, it gave like a... There it is. The meteor bracelet. That's what it was. And that... Yeah, I'm almost like half tempted to just go fucking back. Let's see. Let's see. I'm amazed that Willie like remembered what the hell they were using though. Let's see, 184. Let's see, that's sword though. I thought we were done with this game. Oh no, things. Pat was not joking when he said things were getting interesting. There's all swords in there. Things are getting interesting. We have went back in time, and the hero is the only one who stayed the same. It really wants me to... Okay. I'm gonna assume the game really wants me to use the Shadow Sword for this. 3 seconds to an F-bomb. Oh yeah, shit has gone down, bro. Well, in the past, and it's really weird. I'm re-equipping everyone the shit I had in the future. Let's see, I don't think I have any extra ones. It's quite crazy. See, the happy hat I had on web. 72. Drag Quest never ends. Well, I don't know about that part. Let's see, so that was 85. That's 93. 96. I think I had him with that on. Let's see, that's 200. It doesn't really have anything too special about it. But yeah, things getting very... I don't think I've really ever changed Savando's accessories like in a bazillion years, really. What the hell, I think I had this lightning one, I think I had? Ooh, Poco. Voice... Yeah, I think I had the lightning one. I might have found that in Mulligan's castle, maybe. With the... Ooh, it boosts charm quite a bit. Get away that critical, though, sadly. I'll take it, though. Now I had the Royal Princess stuff on her, if I remember correctly. So I'm wondering... It even resembles the outfit she had. But it looks like it still kept the Royal Princess as available, though. It's very interesting. It literally resembled everything they were wearing, though. That's a very nice detail. Slightly annoying, but also very nice. See, and that gives the critical now. I want that. See, that was defense. Did I have a better dragon scale? Yeah, I had a better one now. Let's see. It loses some of that. I'll keep that on. But yeah, just trying to get everyone's stuff back on 190. So it looks like we're going with that. And I had the happy hat. And let's see, 124, 39. Let's see, that goes. Keep that. Do I have a better version of that? I can't win Nimble. Nah, I don't think I had a better version. And I don't have Hendrik right now. Oh, I had a better one of those I could put on though. So let's see. Oh, I did have that one. See, on the upside, it gave me duplicates too, so I could technically stack some things. That could be good. It's not a big reduction in his mending in that either. Wab likes taking naps too many times. See, what's the strength wing compared to this? Because I saw I had a +3 strength. Lose a little bit of defense, get an extra 10. Eh. See, what did she have? Didn't even have anything interesting on. Let's see, Truckstore did Invasion. Let's see. Go ahead and put that on. There's wind damage. Good. Now let's see if there's anything we can give Veronica, because there's all kinds of new shit we have. So 110. Is there any outfits she can even update to? Because yeah, she's only wearing that one, so don't look like there are any new outfits. 110. Look at cap-wise. I don't have too many spare hats. Don't look like I got anything better in that regard. Any spare staves I'll upgrade? It's a little bit. Very low. Let's see, that's a bit more. Anti-magic? Jolie when used in battle. Go with the absorption's also higher. Nice looking staff too, actually. Hey, no outfits in Varg have. Just had the little kitty and the metal maniac. Let's do that. That looks funny. That's from the school. Okay, I think everyone's gotten updated. Holy crap. On one side, I appreciate the consistency of actually remembering what everyone had and giving me a duplicate of everything. But, on the other hand, it's just kind of a pain that we equipped everyone. Let's see, where's the... Priest was in the middle, yeah. Well, that's the introductory to this new segment of game. Hey, hey, hey.